In a world of hyperconnectivity, we seem more disconnected than ever from the living world. A world of natural wonder that has its own systems in place and masters the art of coexistence. We, humans, have placed ourselves outside this way of living, but it can teach us the biggest lessons and leave us in awe. What happens when we reconnect to the nature from which we arose, move in sync with it and coexist in a symbiotic way? Will we make other decisions? Will it change the way we perceive ourselves? What and who can teach us if we are willing to listen? We invite you to be open and amazed by today's guests as they offer a glimpse into their art of coexistence. You're about to listen to a short clip from a previous conversation. For the full episode, go to our podcast channel.
There are a few great people nowadays who like the Braiding Sweetgrass. I would definitely recommend that book. She talks, also an indigenous person from America, and she talks about nature in a way we can reconnect with it.
Yeah.
And also in words. And but it's a feeling. You will feel it once you set your hands in the ground and you're busy with plants.
Mm-hmm.
They talk back. I wouldn't have said this 5 years ago, but I now definitely know that plants really make contact.
Yeah. And it's probably with a different voice that we're used to. It's not the human voice that is maybe talking back.
Yeah, it's because there's a lot of energy and things around us we don't see, and there's a lot of way of thinking. We try to control things we don't understand by science and everything, but science, anything science ever does is try to get it factualized. So then, it should be understandable on its own, but nothing is on its own, and that's our biggest miscomprehension. We're all connected. Everything is connected. So everything has a certain involvement with the other. Mm-hmm. So if we cut those things loose and we think, oh, but this is the case, then we're not grasping the whole picture. So we can't solve the problems we have now with the mind. And it's not possible.
No. And with your personal story that you just shared as well, everything is connected, and here the life and death is also very much connected for you. From what I understood of it is that after that experience, things shifted for you as well. Like you also look at relationships maybe in a different way, and looking at loss and control in a different way, because there's nothing you can control about life and death, right?
That's really, I think that's really has been about letting go, and not. There's a lot of trauma in there because you always think if something happens like that, could I have done better? What could I have done? And I've really understood that I couldn't have done anything. This is how it was supposed to be, and this is what happens. Mm-hmm. But it's also about what I saw, what her illness made worse and worse, is about not being in contact with other people. So it's all about, staying in contact with yourself, with others. We really need each other, and we really need nature together with us.
You are listening to a short clip from a previous conversation. For the full episode, go to our podcast channel. Thank you for listening to The Art of Coexistence, a podcast produced by Ourcelium Publishers. Editing by Axel Frühmann, music by Mark Omen, and hosted by me, Daphne Frühmann. Find us on your favorite podcast app and give us a follow, like, subscribe, and or share, and we'll see you again soon.